Sunny Los Angeles is a great place to live, but sometimes you just need a quick escape. And since it was Valentine's Day, my husband and I headed to downtown's Union Station to board Amtrak's Coast Starlight up to Santa Barbara. After we got our tickets, we were whisked to our train by the friendly Redcap service, making it that much easier to start our journey up north. Great things about the train: you can enjoy a picnic on board. I packed us a little Valentine's Day breakfast spread, which we enjoyed as we rolled through the mountains. During our journey, I loved the freedom of being able to walk around, and the observation car is a must with its wraparound views, allowing you to take in a variety of Californian landscapes. I could see why so many people chose to post up in here. Once we reached the water, I was glued to the window. Talk about onboard entertainment. This is iconic California coming right at you. I even was able to sneak in a little work on board before we arrived in our destination, the American Riviera. We disembarked just after noon at the Santa Barbara train station, which is conveniently located in the center of town. We only had to walk a few blocks to our hotel on the water. Once we dropped our bags, we were ready to seize the day and see Santa Barbara. The 24-hour countdown was on. We headed first to check out a favorite Santa Barbara pastime, the Suri Bike. This crazy vehicle is a rickshaw meets bike, self-powered and super fun to drive. I couldn't stop laughing the entire time. We were heading to a local favorite for lunch. The Shoreline Cafe is a popular spot for fish tacos and beachy bites right on the sand, and I couldn't have asked for a more satisfying meal with a side of an ocean view. And since we were right on the beach, we had to linger a while and enjoy the crystal clear waters. Though the Pacific wasn't exactly warm at this time of year, we did have a refreshing splash in the surf. And Dave amused himself in other ways. I know we live at the beach, but it's always exhilarating to explore new places. And we'd only just started our one-day romantic adventure, and already we were having the best time. Post-lunch, it was back to the Surrey for a cruise along the beach towards Stearns Wharf and our hotel. We were ready to cannonball in that pool. We actually opted to relax in the sunshine instead, soaking up these February rays before we dipped in the warm turquoise waters. What a way to enjoy the last few hours of the day's sunshine. The Funk Zone is another Santa Barbara hotspot known for one thing: wine. We stopped in at a couple wineries to sample some of this region's best pours. It definitely was the thing to do on this Saturday night. We had a lively crowd of wine lovers with us. Since we are pizza lovers, we had to try the Lucky Penny, the outdoor pizza hotspot and sister to the Lark. I ordered their freshly thrown pies at the counter, and then we pulled up a communal table outside under the stars. It must have been all that pedaling because we were starving and took down those 2 mouth-watering pizzas no problem. A delicious end to a perfect day. Our train wasn't until 4:40 p.m., so we had the best part of our Sunday to ourselves, and today we were kayaking. The water has to be my favorite part of this city, and I was in awe as we glided out through the marina, admiring the boats and the beauty of this sunny Sunday. Once in the open water, we had the town on full display, but we were both abruptly distracted by some surprise guests. Dolphins! A pod of dolphins decided to play around us, and we couldn't believe our luck. I've never seen a dolphin in the wild this close. After our dolphin buddies left, we hung out with some other locals, these sunbathing sea lions. With our 24-hour trip ticking down, we decided to grab a lunch to go for our train ride back. But the tunes of the neighboring Figueroa Mountain Brewery lured us in, and we had to stop by to sample some brews on their patio. Back at the train station, the Pacific Surfliner pulled up, and we snagged a window seat for our trip back home. Our sandwiches were washed down with sunset views over the ocean. I couldn't believe that we did so much in just one day without ever having to get in a car. We were able to just focus on exploring, enjoying, and being with each other. This was definitely one of our best weekend getaways yet.